Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we are going to do a flow that's focusing on bring some movement, flexibility and strength to our spine. Let's start in a tall mountain pose, hands by our side, pressing down through our feet. Just take a moment here to draw yourself inwards and come back to your breath. Maybe placing your left hand on your chest and right hand on your tummy, just to feel that breath. As you breathe in all the way to abdominal, feel your belly pressing through to your right hand. And continue inhale, then your chest rising to your left hand. As you exhale, you feel that right hand pressing through your belly draw into your spine. And your chest drops. Keep breathing, feel that movement of your body, feel that fresh air. Let's continue like this for a couple more breaths. Gently rest a hand by our side. Slowly tip our head to your left. Look down to your left shoulder and roll your head to the back gently and come to the right. Look down to your right shoulder and look up to the center. And now we gently reverse that flow. So tip our head to your right, look down to right shoulder, roll our head to the back and to your left. Look down to left shoulder and gently come back to the center. Let's do that one more time. Start with the left. Drop our head to the back mindfully. Come back to your right. Look down to your right shoulder. And gently roll our head back. Come back to your left. And bring our head back to the center. Let's do full shoulder roll here. Roll your shoulder from the front to the back. Use your shoulder to draw a big circle. And then from the back to the front. Keep breathing. On next inhale, sweep hands all the way to the ceiling. Left hand grab right wrist. Pull your right hand to your left. Maybe step your right foot behind, opening your right side body. Gently inhale, we come back to the center. Right hand grab the left wrist and pull your left side to your right. Maybe step your left foot behind, opening the left side body. And inhale, come back to the center and bring our hand behind us. This time, interlace finger behind us, squeezing the shoulder blade together. And bring both palms to your right. Maybe bring your left foot behind and look down to your right shoulder or to your right foot. Feel that stretch of the back of your neck. Inhale, come back to the center. This time, interlace the finger again. And bring them both to your left. Maybe step your right foot behind and look down to your left shoulder or left foot. Keep breathing. And then gently release our hand. Come back to the center. And on inhale, sweep our hands all the way to the ceiling. And exhale, let's fold forward. Just let your head hang. Relax your shoulder, relax your neck, release your lower back. Deep breath in and out. And then gently release our hand on the mat. Bring our knees onto the mat, come to tabletop position. From tabletop, as we inhale, gaze forward, drop our belly. As we exhale, push our hip to our heel, and from here we tuck our toes and gently lift our hips to the ceiling, come to downward facing dog. As we inhale, roll our shoulder above wrist, drop our knees, tabletop. Inhale, lift up our chest, and exhale, again push our hip to our heels, and tuck our toes, and push our hip to the ceiling, downward facing dog. One more time like this. Inhale, come back to tabletop, drop our belly, gaze forward, and exhale, push back to child's pose, and then slowly lift to downward facing dog. On inhale, we come back to tabletop positions, and on exhale, let's push back to child's pose. This time we rest in child's pose. Maybe turn our palms facing upward. Relax our shoulder. and receiving the energy as well. Let's stay for one more deep breath. Deep inhale all the way to abdominal. Exhale, just let the hips sink. On next inhale, gently come back to tabletop position. On next inhale, extend your right foot back and left hand toward to the front. Find your balance, pressing down onto your knees and hands. Deep breath in. As we exhale, curl toward to the center. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. One more time like this, reaching on inhale and exhale, curl. Slowly we come back to the center, the other side. Inhale, reaching our left foot toward to the back, right hand toward to the front. Curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reaching, extending. Exhale, curl inside. One more time like this. And then slowly we come back to the center, tabletop position. And push our hip toward to our heel, come to child's pose. Deep breath in and out. And then on next inhale, let's pushing down on our hands and our feet and gently come to downward facing dog. Pressing our hand toward to the floor, chest toward to your thigh, pedaling your feet left to right, stretching the back of our legs. Keep breathing. On inhale, gently come on to our tabletop position. And hug our elbow in and gently lower our chest all the way to the mat. Untuck our toes. Hands under our shoulder. On inhale, pressing down onto our sit bone and gently lift up our chest. Maybe lift up your hands. Keep breathing in. And exhale, release back onto the floor. Keep our chin tucked and inhale. Lift up one more time. This time maybe extend your hands in front of you. And exhale, come back onto the floor. Let's do one more time like this. On inhale, gently lift up your chest. Maybe extend your hands in front of you. And exhale, slowly come back onto your mat. And let's push onto your hand. Come back to child's pose. Maybe turn your palms facing up. Release your shoulder. Deep breath in and out. And slowly we come onto our kneeling positions. Sit our hips onto our heels, and if it's too much pressure on our knee, can place a blanket underneath it. And then we gently come back to that breathing exercise. Maybe place your hands onto your chest, one on your belly. Feel that pressure as you inhale, belly onto your palm, chest towards your palm. As you exhale, belly towards the spine, sink your chest in. Let's stay for a couple breaths here, just to feel how your body feels like. What's the sensation brings in from this breathing exercise? And then gently we come onto our knees with your legs hip width apart. And place your hand on your hips and thumbs on the sacrums. And gently lift up your chest toward to the ceiling. Slightly tuck your chins. Keep breathing. And then gently chin toward to your chest and engage your lower back and come back to your child's pose. Rest your hands by your side, forehead on the mat. Couple breaths here to rest. So that was the modification of the Karma pose. And let's gently try another one. Slowly come back to kneeling position. Place your hand on your hips. Maybe place your hand behind you or keep it on your hip bone. Keep lifting up your chest but sit bones in line with your heels. Deep breath in. And slowly we come back to the center. Gently come back to your child's pose. Rest the arm by your side. Deep breath in and out. We will do the karma pose one more time. Option to come to the full karma pose, or pick your option to where your body feel comfortable. Place your hands behind you on the hips or onto the heels, lifting up your chest. If your neck feel comfortable, maybe drop your head. Keep breathing, squeezing the shoulder blades and elbows. And slightly tuck your chin, gently bring yourself upright. And slowly come back to a child's pose, resting. Keep breathing in and out. Observe your body. And then when you're ready, we come on to our hips, extend our legs in front of us. And we're going to inhale here and exhale, fall forward. Maybe relax your necks, release your lower back. Couple breath here. On next inhale, gently raise your torso upright. Bend your right knees, then cross your right leg over and place your foot next to your left thighs. Maybe bend your left legs. Equal weight on your hips. And gently bring your left elbow outside of your right knees. And right hand behind to support you. Keep your spine straight. And maybe look towards your back. Take a deep breath here and exhale as you twist further to the right. And then we gently release from the pose and extend our feet to the front. And come back to that forward fold one more time. Deep breath in and out. Next inhale, we come back upright. Bend our left knee and place your left foot outside of your right thighs. And hook our right arm over to outside of your left knees. And twist. Maybe look towards to the back. Deep breath in, create more space, and exhale, we twist a bit further. And then gently release from the pose, extend our feet to the front, and we will slowly bring ourselves onto the mat. Hug our knees into your chest. Give yourself very good squeeze. Maybe roll your knees, your hips, maybe come to a happy baby pose. Grab out the blades of your feet, draw your knees towards your armpit, pressing down to your lower back. And at any time when you're ready, release our feet to the front, come onto our back, place our hands on our chest, one on our belly to come back to that breathing exercise. Just to feel your breath, feel that rising from your belly, your chest. Just observe how your body feels like this moment. How's your energy flowing? See if you can let go of something as you breathe. And we gently place both palms on your chest, on your heart center, just showing a gratitude toward yourself. Grateful for this amazing body you have. And be grateful for the energy, the life force within you to support your daily life. You're welcome to stay in this pose as long as you need to. I thank you all for sharing your times to practice with me. Thank you. Namaste.